Just now, a friend of mine messaged me a bunch of messages saying that he just approached a girl that he wanted to talk to for a while, and he did it. And he messaged me everything that happened. He said she had a boyfriend or something, but she was very polite. But he feels much better now. He feels as if though he's conquered something. And I was just reading the message, and I was like, he was thanking me for telling him to do so. And he was like, he wouldn't have done it without me. And he was happy for the advice I gave him. He was just happy that everything went through. And this is something very, very, very important. If you like a girl, if you are interested in a girl, you find her attractive, you want to know, you want to get to know her, you just want to speak to her, do it. The risk of talking to a girl is literally zero. And the reward is massive. It is massive. Just a couple weeks ago, I'll be real, there was this absolutely beautiful girl I wanted to talk to. Went up to her, just tried talking to her. She politely said, "Sorry, I have a boyfriend." And I was like, okay, cool. That response was negative. I was like, okay, you know what? Take it as a compliment. I walked off. I felt amazing after that. I was like, look, I saw somebody I wanted to talk to. There was something I wanted to do. Instead of being fearful, I went and did the thing I had to do. I conquered that fear. And that is so fucking important. I felt great after that. I cannot even describe in words. Like, I'm sure my tests went up in that moment, because even though I technically failed or didn't succeed in that scenario, I won. I won because I conquered that fear. Because next time I see a girl that is even more attractive, I will go and approach her. And who knows, she may even say yes. That's the point I wanted to make. You see a pretty girl, you just go talk to her, man. Whatever it is, if you want to approach her, say that she's beautiful, try to get her contact, or just chime into the conversation and work from there. Whatever, just don't be a weirdo. Just do it, right? The longer you wait, the worse it gets. One of the initial points of my self-improvement journey, like something that really started everything, this was years ago, but this girl in my class, I just really wanted to talk to her. And I just started talking to her about class. But that initial approach of me going and saying hello, I literally felt my heart was gonna pound out of my fucking throat. I still went and did it. I was like, no, there's no way I'm cutting out, because I felt like, how am I afraid of this 5'2" small human being? Like, what is there to be afraid of? Just go and talk to her. It's a girl. Go say hello. And that, I felt something break inside me. I was like, okay, the thing I was fantasizing of, the thing I was thinking about doing, the thing I was afraid of doing, it was happening in that moment. And I was like, that was a very, 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 big eye-opening moment for me, because I realized the thing I was thinking about, was doing, and I was afraid of doing, and it was like in my imagination, like my fantasy. I was like, oh my god, imagine if I talked to her. And here I was doing it. Like, I had to really push myself, but at the same time, it wasn't even like anything, because the minute I saw her, I was afraid. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was like, you know what? Boom. Excuse me, we're in the same class as this, whatever, some cringy dumb shit. That was so important, because that made me realize that I can get what I want in life. All I have to do is put in the work. I have to not be afraid, or I have to not succumb to the fear. Because anything you do, making videos online, starting a business, approaching that girl, starting that sport, learning how to fight, you have to conquer that fear. The fear of getting punched, the fear of getting rejected, the fear of humiliation. And a lot of these things aren't real. The fear of getting rejected, I got rejected, my friend got rejected, all of us have gotten rejected. Every single person on this planet. And one thing you gotta realize is that it doesn't really hurt. Like, unless she's like deliberately trying to be a dickhead dude, which is never gonna happen. Like, oh my god, look at this guy. Like, that's never gonna happen. 9 times out of 10, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Boom. Thank you. Just take it as a compliment, and you walk off. That's it. That's literally it. And it's not bad at all. If you're trying to approach a client and they deny you, you post content and people don't like it. It's just online, bro. It's just online hate. Make the next video. That's how it is. You keep going. With a numbers game. With clients, numbers game. With girls, numbers game. With content, numbers game. That's how you beat the odds. That's how you climb. You do not give up. You do not give up. That is one thing I will never do. I say this now. I will never fucking give up. Never in my fucking life. I can say that for anything that I've started doing. Even something as simple as gym. Like, even if you're working out, you're like, oh, I want to get jacked, and 6 months later, you put on a good amount of muscle, but you're not where you want to be. You're not Z's yet. Bro, shut the fuck up and keep going. Tell me how you feel in a year's time. So, again, seeing that message from my good friend that he went and approached that girl and he feels great. It really does warm my heart when somebody's like, yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for the advice. It's like, I'm happy to give it, man. I've been working on this for a while now. So if I So my job is now to relay the information I've learned. That's it for the video. If you liked what I said in this video, if you mess with my mindset, if you want to talk to me personally about anything, fucking top secret. I've been doing this for a few other guys who've messaged me through this YouTube channel. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram. I will definitely reply to you. The link's in the description below, because I think that if you're a high level guy, if you're like working towards success, if you're on top of your shit, then I think we all should connect and just talk about things, and that can lead to something beautiful happening. Maybe the next war room. That would be pretty cool. But that's the end of the video. And by the way, comment some shit if you want. Like if you have any questions about my ethnicity, about anything in general. Have a good day. Peace.